Hi. I hope you're doing well. How are y'all doing? Are you doing good? I hope so. I hope you're staying positive no matter what life is throwing at you right now. So, what I want to talk about today is Mother, God, Jesus, many things that need to be said. So, as many know, Jesus, the Jesus that you've read about in the Bible, which once again I'll say his life was not accurate in the Bible, as well as the things he said. Jesus basically came to earth to help, to show love, and tell the truth about God. So, even then, Jesus was rejected. People did not accept what he said. They thought he was insane. They thought he was crazy. So, what's my point? My point is that Jesus, or Christ, because remember, mother is not biased. She loves males or masculine and feminines the same. So why would she constantly send only males to represent her if she identifies as a female or a feminine energy? That's one thing. Also, if people rejected Jesus, mother's representative, son, whatever you want to call him, back then, do you think if Jesus showed up today, in our day and age, people would accept him? Really? That's just something to think about. So many people feel that, okay, Jesus is going to return and do all these great miracles and be this supernatural being, basically the man, the myth, the legend that people have made him in the Bible. Once again, I will say a spirit being, including mother, cannot just come to earth in full energy. In order to come to earth, they have to be human for several reasons. Number one, the energy thing. A physical body could not hold the energy within. It would literally be destroyed, obliterated, just boom, like that. That's the first thing. Number two, humans do not even accept their own species. They don't accept them. If they look different, if they act different, they're rejected. So, do you think other life energies within the universe can just come to Earth in their original forms? Even other species that just want to help humankind. Do you think they would be accepted? No, because once again, humans can't even get along with their own species, much less other ones that are trying to help them. The thing about humans is that their ego and pride gets in the way of them accepting help. It's true. It's very frustrating. Literally, that pride and ego keep them stuck and unable to ascend to a higher consciousness because they know better even than the one who created them. That's what it comes down to. We want help, we want to do better, but when it comes to someone sending a representative who knows from the beginning of creation what actually happened, they don't want to accept it because they know better, like they existed back then. But yet they want help and they want to complain about the conditions on earth. When you have someone, just like Jesus, who came and tried to help, the earth is not merely tens of thousands of years old, but millions and millions of years old. And humans, we're not the first ones here. Okay? It actually has to do with what really happened during the flood. But that's another subject. So even though the true God constantly sends representatives and help to raise humanity's consciousness level, they keep rejecting the help. So she still keeps trying. Once again, people want supernatural things. They want bigger than life in order to believe. That's not the situation, because you can change your own situation with love. It's true, because once you show love, there is no longer anything for these evil entities to use as a control mechanism over humanity. But they refuse to acknowledge that, yes, we have a problem, we need to change. There is only so much help that the universe can send. What point does the universe, the true God, all the helpers, the true God's children, even the true God's partner now, or the true Lord God or Father, how much can they do before they just said this situation is helpless? Humans don't even want to help themselves. They want to fight with each other. They want to judge each other. They want to determine what love is. What do you do then? As far as even the Bible, people staying stuck, and it says this, and this can be for different versions of the Bible that's not known as the Bible. Like, there's different religions that have their own Bible, okay? So this goes for all of them. If you think that Bibles, manuscripts, scrolls cannot be changed, look what Jehovah's Witnesses did to the Bible. Now imagine if all other Bibles in this entire world were destroyed and the only thing that survived was the Bible that the Jehovah's Witnesses published. If this could actually happen, what makes you think that others in the past, even since the beginning when things were recorded, did not change it? I already told you what the purpose of changing it and kind of redoing history, and even slandering the true God, slandering Jesus, making him something he wasn't, as well as many other cultures, civilizations, God's people, everything that they were not. And people believe it because that's all they have. So obviously, the true God, the true energy who created all things, would want people to know the truth and send representatives that have been alive or in existence, consciousness, since the beginning of all creation. That's the only way for the truth to get out, which is once again why Jesus was referred to as the way, the truth, the life, and also light, because this is the only way it's going to get out unless you can truly travel back in time and see for yourselves. So I'm not here to spread hate. I'm here to spread love and the truth. And whether humans want to accept it or not, that's on them. But we're doing our best to try and help. But you can only help someone if they're willing to accept that help. Okay. Once again, I do love you all. And you are capable of doing better. It is in your own hands. You just have to want to. All right. Have a good day. Bye bye.